Winning government contracts, a deep dive, demystifying the government bid process. The government procurement process is deliberately structured to ensure fairness, transparency, and responsible use of taxpayer dollars. Unlike private sector transactions, every step is regulated and documented to maintain a level playing field for all vendors. The federal government alone spends over $550 billion annually on contracts, creating enormous opportunities for businesses that understand how to navigate this complex landscape. When a government agency needs goods or services, it publishes an opportunity notice through platforms like SAM.gov, System for Award Management. Registered vendors receive notifications about relevant opportunities, after which they must carefully review bid documents, including the Statement of Work, SOW, technical requirements, evaluation criteria, and submission deadlines. Most submissions now occur through secure online portals that timestamp and verify submissions in real time. Proposal evaluation happens according to published criteria, with sealed bidding processes typically awarding to the lowest responsible bidder who meets all technical requirements. This transparent approach ensures that all vendors compete on an equal footing, although mastering the nuances of each agency's preferences remains a critical competitive advantage. Compliance hurdles, building trust and meeting requirements. Government contracting requires strict adherence to a complex web of regulations designed to protect public interests. Contractors must implement comprehensive ethics and compliance programs, particularly for federal work, to demonstrate their commitment to integrity and transparency. The Federal Acquisition Regulation, FAR 52.203-23, mandates a written code of business ethics for contracts exceeding $6 million, with performance periods of 120 days or more. Conflict of interest management. Contractors must identify, disclose, and mitigate potential conflicts of interest that could compromise objectivity. This includes personal relationships with government officials, financial interests in competing companies, or simultaneous contracts with competing agencies. Confidentiality protocols. Robust systems must be in place to protect sensitive government information, including classified data, personally identifiable information, PII, and procurement-sensitive materials. This often requires specific security clearances and secure facilities. Anti-bribery and anti-corruption. Zero-tolerance policies regarding improper payments, gifts, or other inducements to government officials are essential. These policies must be backed by regular training, monitoring, and reporting mechanisms. Full transparency. Government contracts demand complete disclosure of cost data, subcontractor relationships, and material facts affecting contract performance. Misrepresentation can trigger False Claims Act violations with severe penalties. The consequences of compliance failures can be devastating, extending far beyond losing a single contract. Contractors may face disqualification from future opportunities, civil penalties, criminal prosecution, and even debarment, prohibition from all government contracting for years. Major contractors like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and General Dynamics invest millions in compliance programs precisely because the stakes are so high. Successful contractors treat compliance not as a burden, but as a competitive advantage. By building robust ethics programs, they earn agency trust and position themselves for long-term success in the government marketplace. Many establish dedicated compliance teams that continuously monitor regulatory changes and ensure all operations meet or exceed requirements. Proposal strategies, research, and winning negotiations. Strategic research. Before submitting any proposal, conduct thorough research on the agency's mission, previous contracts, and key decision makers. FPDS.gov, Federal Procurement Data System, provides invaluable insights into an agency's contracting history, including award amounts and incumbent contractors. Use this intelligence to understand agency preferences and pain points. Tailored proposal development. Successful proposals precisely mirror the structure and requirements in the solicitation. Create a compliance matrix tracking every requirement and where it's addressed in your proposal. Demonstrate a clear understanding of technical requirements while highlighting your unique value proposition. Use past performance examples that specifically relate to the work being solicited. Strategic pricing. Government pricing must be competitive yet sustainable. Develop detailed cost breakdowns showing transparent methodology. Benchmark against previous contract awards available through FOIA requests to ensure competitive positioning. Consider price-to-win analysis to determine the optimal bid amount, balancing competitiveness with profitability. Negotiation mastery. In negotiated procurements, prepare for detailed discussions with contracting officers. Start with positions that give room for compromise while still protecting your interests. Address non-price factors like delivery schedules, performance metrics, and payment terms. Develop multiple package options that allow the government to choose based on their budget and priorities. The most successful government contractors differentiate themselves through innovation and value-added solutions. While government RFPs specify minimum requirements, winning proposals often include alternative approaches that deliver better outcomes or cost savings. For example, when the Department of Veterans Affairs sought a new scheduling system, the winning contractor proposed an AI-enhanced solution that reduced wait times by 37% compared to conventional approaches. Research shows that contractors who invest in relationship building with agency personnel within ethical boundaries win 63% more contracts than those who focus solely on bid submissions. Building trust through capabilities briefings, industry days, and exceptional performance on smaller contracts creates pathways to larger opportunities. The government contracting community is relatively small, and its reputation spreads quickly among contracting officers. From contract award to revenue, execution, and scale, winning a government contract marks the beginning, not the end, of your journey. The post-award phase demands rigorous execution to deliver on promises, build agency trust, and position your organization for future opportunities. Government clients have unique expectations regarding documentation, reporting, and compliance that differ significantly from commercial clients. Contract renewal rate. For contractors who meet or exceed all KPIs in first-year performance, average first contract typical value of initial government award for mid-sized businesses, gross potential, average revenue multiplier for successful contractors within 5 years, ROI on compliance, return on investment for robust compliance programs. Successful contractors monitor key performance indicators religiously, including on-time delivery rates, cost control metrics, and compliance rates. They implement robust project management methodologies specifically adapted to government work with an emphasis on documentation, change control, and regular stakeholder communication. Government contracts can evolve into stable, predictable revenue streams through disciplined execution and relationship building. The General Services Administration GSA Schedule Program, for example, allows qualified vendors to sell to any federal agency through pre-negotiated contracts spanning up to 20 years. Many contractors build entire business models around these vehicles, with some generating over $100 million annually from government clients. Scaling government business requires strategic planning. Start with smaller, manageable contracts to build past performance credentials. Graduate to larger opportunities as you build capabilities and relationships. Consider strategic partnerships with complementary businesses through formal teaming agreements or mentor-protege programs. Most importantly, reinvest the contract proceeds into strengthening your compliance infrastructure, business development capabilities, and technical expertise to position for increasingly lucrative opportunities.